Hello, welcome back, and I'm back again. After the last part, I was a little bit busy with something. Anyway, so I'm gonna discuss about a very interesting thing. Okay, so the interesting thing is, do you guys remember the last part? In the last part, I when I asked Chris about Kira Mage, the Kira, the she was pretty charming. I guess you guys remember. So when I asked her, she told me she went back somewhere with Lambert and something happened. So in the meantime, I found what was the best ending for her. I was really trying to find it. So in the meantime, what I have found is that the the way I approached to her, the way I selected the dialogues, that was the best ending for Kiara Mates. Otherwise, there could be two another option. Sorry, two another ending. The first ending was Geralt had to fight with Kiara Mates. That is the option one, and the second option is the Alexander. Uh, for she was working for that man. He would kill Kira. So those two were saddening. But here I just talked to her nicely and I just saved her. So this is another way to save her. It was another way, and fortunately I went through this good way. Anyway, so now I'm happy because I really like that woman and I really wanted to kill her anyway. So she was a little bit rude at first. Then she really described why she was so different at that time. So I took the right option at this point. And anyway, so let's
Well,
talk. Let's go with Chris. So let's go with this, and now let's find what she is
The famed
trying to.
Geralt of Rivia,
I
I
feel
presume.
quite faint today.
My God, she is running so fast that her race is also
His
behaving
Majesty King
differently.
What do you see here lately?
Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
We have to get inside.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no! The sorceress stays here!
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
So Philippa is pretty powerful, but not as.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Kill the Witcher.
Son of a whore.
Philippa, wait!
I am your master now. You're to protect me.
Witcher, no past go. Perky, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no. say, but no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old Drowner ate,
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
but no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go.
Right, so it's a very good troll. Okay, let's. Oh, what am I? What did I do? What did I? I didn't know.
Wanna help you?
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
I don't know what I pressed in the meantime. I just pressed.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I wanna help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Right, so she's so stubborn.
What's
Not your
happened?
enemy.
So quiet all of a sudden.
You are gone too fast. If I stop it, or I have to kill you, I will have to kill you.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
So sorceries are pretty powerful, really. I'm afraid I have to kill this.
Deepest apologies.
Yeah.
But the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt. But Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of Mahakam. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
What? Shove destroy aside forcefully. Tell you what Emperor's after. Feel let us go, okay.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. But what's Philippa got to do with it?
Philippa will help us protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt.
Right, so it's a good ending.
Go, before I change my mind.
So guys, I have an important advice for you.
Sorry
Never
to take so
ever
long, but I had to deal
lose
with
your
the guards.
coolness.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
So never ever lose your coolness. I just learned this, and the best part of this game is if you lose your coolness, you will lose your friends. For example, if I had lost my coolness, I would have lost my another cute friend. She was actually what is her name? Yeah, her name was, I guess, yeah, Caramels. She was a little bit rude at that time, I remember. But after her rudeness, she just told me why she was doing this. So that was good. That was a very good part. So never ever lose your coolness. I had to lose my other friend here, and I had to lose my other friend, this guy here, because I know the consequences, because I had played so I would have killed him in this part.
Long live, etc., etc. Oh, I feel like puking after that swill in the canteen. What?
Well, well. Look how can I be?
Till next time.
Oh, nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
So as I was saying, if you lose your coolness, that will be really harmful for yourself. You know, whenever you go to fight, you lose something. But in real life, it's not so dangerous, because if you we hardly kill each other, so it's easy. But in this game, it's really different, different scenarios. So you must be cool all the time.
We
You may
can
have
cover it
lose
here,
your
or at
girlfriend
my
here
place.
too.
You choose.
But what am I saying? It's really difficult to speak English.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Series.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
Alright. Not mad.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
So, as I was saying previously, I just told you to be cool. So, see the conversation, see the consequences, see the line, see the connections. This is really different. And the most important part of this game is, if you lose your coolness, you will lose everything. So that's why I love this game very much. And mostly I have seen the beautiful parts. For example, emotions. For example, I have seen romance. For example, I have to kill lots of people. I have to kill monsters. Everything. So I'd like to tell one more thing. The Bard. You know, you guys have already seen, it's so loyal. The Bard, it was a very loyal animal. It's not an animal, but it's more like an animal. So anyway, so I was saying the Bard, it was very loyal. From the previous scene, I have already passed all this thing. So anyway, so I just talked to the animal very politely, and it replied me also politely, and I got passed. So if I had fought with him, he would die there. So I would have killed a very loyal animal at that time. So this is really not good. And another thing is, when I went to talk with Dijkstra, I was cool. I choose my options differently, so I did not need to fight with him. But if I had shoved his shoulder, or I don't know what he's called. Anyway, shoulder. Uh, we would have fought each other. So that will never be good. And at that time I was cool. So coolness is your key in your real life or wherever it is. Anyway, let's go with Jennifer.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
And remember what she said at that time. She said, always tell the truth. Always speak the truth. That's why I just remembered that thing. Let's tell Yennefer the truth. And she is happy. I don't know how girls are actually. But yeah, in the game, sorceries are a little bit rude. For example, I have seen Kira. She's really good, but a little bit rude. Even in her first part, I've seen something like this.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Daerard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
I was expecting Gunlet Odimon here. Odim.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
Right, so I need to get him. He just escaped. Oh, I can't hear you.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Right, so I'm going this way.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Right. What is wrong? How to grab him? Alright, so I just punched him and
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Daerad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Daerad alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Daerad's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but you know how it is.
Right, so...
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Right, so...
What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Redanian soldier boys are
Yes?
so tiresome. They want it all for free.
Yes?
So she doesn't talk. My god. I think I'll just say this straightly and I'll kill everyone. Because they are the enemy of my bro. This time. Okay, in the meantime, let's repair all of our equipments.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings.
Let's see what he gets. Right, so there's nothing interesting, I guess. So, yeah, I don't see anything interesting. Yeah, let's. Right, so everything is perfect now.
So long.
Let's go and
In a hurry.
kill them because I don't like them. So there might be a
Go away.
Butcher.
Alright, so it's the first level. ये तुझे घूम के ना Tom. Easy.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
I'm late. You're so slow.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion. Out of the way.
So here it is.
It's hard to believe Manka dabbled in witchcraft.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
See you inside then.
Good luck.
Wet clothes. Oh joy. Damn, you're ugly. Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
Right, so they are a little bit careful. Alright, let's pass this. So I guess I have to go on this way. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Find the meeting with
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Right, so I need to find the missing stuffs from here. So let's see. I get anything interesting here. Right, so yeah. I guess it's
This'll come in handy. That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle. Reeks in here.
right. Let's find someone. So it's saying find. Also, it's Margarita.
Alarm! Intruders!
Alright, so
Let's do this quick. Pathetic.
What is this?
Margarita.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. He'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
Not enough. I will kill you.
Damn it.
Raise the barricades! Archers on the roof! All others to their stations!
Dirty heart! Are we you? How do you get in here? Intruder! Let's do this quick. Quick.
So they comes with a good kind of fight. It's really interesting. Right, so I need to go down and where is it? Oh, nothing. Right, so it's the key. No, what do I do?
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresons,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Oh, I did. I thought there'd be some more. Right.
Weren't mages at all, they say. Who then? One. Fought his way past the guards and fled.
You daft.
They're out, well, go. No time.
Stay out of my way.
Mark of a dangerous guild you were.
Right, in the meantime, let's help Ciri. What is she dealing with right now? What's she doing here? I think she's here to meet Priscilla. Priscilla, the poetress, the wife of Dandelion. I don't know wife if she's wife or not, but still, she is a girlfriend. That is sure. That is for sure. No, the wrong way.
Oh!
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be
Beg your pardon.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Right, so...
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
What's the What's the deal?
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
I guess we don't have any other option.
Here I thought we could do this the nice way.
Out of the way, you louts! Or we'll cut up your mug so the girls at Cripple Kate's won't even have you.
What do you say?
Didn't understand? Too many syllables? Fuck off!
Oh, you little bitch!
Then you get who I am.
You say Geralt? Geralt who?
What?
Fucking Rivia.
Well, why didn't you say that from the get-go?
Sorry to hassle yous.
I
Misunderstanding.
don't
Wiley's
fight actually here. I don't remember I
That
fight.
was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Geralt? Geralt? Geralt?
Well. Who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, 'cause you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch! Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Bieberfeld. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Prove it.
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Plate, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
God! You give me quite the scare.
Not wise to play games with a witcher.
Whoreson Jr.? Was there no one else you could impersonate?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Whoreson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Whoreson got his, in a way, sharing it
Right.
with a Doppler named Dudu.
Alright, so Dudu is having the
That was courageous,
appearance
Dudu.
of
I'd never expected
Whoreson
from
Jr.
you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I'd take after you.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish? You call this fresh?
Wonderful. Beg your pardon.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad, but the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zerrikania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalark was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done. That worked out quite the appetite. Geralt?
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees?
Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me? Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Ciri, didn't you have something to take care of?
Right.
So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop.
Thank you.
Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? Innkeep slaughtered a piglet this morning.
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long. So, your friend, Bee.
And what about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the Temple Guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Where's this friend of yours?
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses. And another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
No thanks. Not up to it today.
Ah, for every ache of body and soul, there's no better remedy than Kedwenny Golden. Isn't that right, Ciri?
As rain.
Stay with us. Bonfires to be lit soon around which all will gather. This night shall
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town, not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
You worry too much. What will be, will be.
You promised!
In jest?
Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Problem is, you're not. You were born to greatness.
As I've been hearing since I was born. All because of this damned Elder Blood. My gift. My curse. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avallac'h.
Avallac'h's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
The sooner you get rid of that illusion, the better.
What do you mean?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant?
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
Gotta be another way to solve this. It just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
Shame the Emperor doesn't have another daughter. We could buy all the horses in Novigrad.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best idea.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant bare. And it's finally a chance to do something other than run from the Wild Hunt. Don't make us beg.
Just buy the horses. Why can't you?
With what coin?
Ciri gave you a full pouch.
Enough for one at most, whereas at the least we need 4.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant
Alright,
bare.
so
And it's finally a chance to do something other than run from the Wild Hunt. Don't make us beg.
alright, so there is no option I have left right now.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
No, I don't want to. See, just why?
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Wait here. I'll go inside. Open the door for you.
Just keep the noise down.
That's good.
Hard to find good guards these days.
Quiet. We'll wake them.
That big BFRs.
হ্যাঁ ও ঘুমাই গেছে দেখেন ডাক দেন আমি বললেও ডাক দেওয়া লাগবে হ্যাঁ ও গেট লাগাইছে দেখেন গেট লাগাইছে
Locked. Gotta find another way in.
এই ইয়ারফোন দে। আচ্ছা যদি কমতে তাহলে ঠিক আছে। দেখা যাচ্ছে যে আমার ডাক দিন আমি ওর রাখে আছি।
Woohoo! We did it! Excellent work. Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help.
It was so good to see you.
Don't forget us.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Who's the best now?
Come on.
I'm warning you. A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Easy.
This life. Sometimes.
Rather vidi novi, Brad. That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work. Geralt,
What is it?
nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Got nothing to be afraid of. Just go. Listen to what they have to say.
And if they try to force me into something?
Can't believe you'd ever let them. Margarita's only ever cared about your education. Doubt she'll try to drag you into politics. Philippa's tougher, plays a mean game, but ultimately respects those who hold to their views. If she makes you an offer, and you firmly turn it down, she'll respect that.
Thanks, Geralt.
Well, go. Don't give him any more time to strategize.
So, a little bit sitting to her.
Not going with her?
Can't hold her hand if they're gonna take her seriously.
True. Good decision.
Calm down. You'll wear a hole in the floor.
I'll calm down once she comes out.
Ciri's been in tougher situations and come out of them all right.
True. We managed to instill some principles, skills that have helped.
Exactly. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Of course. I'll just have a peek.
Knew you couldn't resist.
Pots and kettles, Geralt. You were dying to do the same. I saw you.
You're the one with your face to the door.
which is why I can see what's happening.
Let me have a look.
In your dreams,
What do you see?
Philippa pontificating, Ciri pacing wall to wall. She stopped. She's saying something. Philippa's turned pale.
That's my Ciri. Probably gave her an earful.
Quiet! Here she comes. So?
You were eavesdropping?
Yes.
No.
You haven't changed a bit.
Tell us what you talked about.
I'd rather not. Not yet, at least.
Of course. When you're ready.
I must unwind. I'll go for a walk.
Foot in mouth as usual.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Just wanted to...
Go meet Avila. He wished to see you, apparently.
Black ones, Redanians. As long as they pay and don't hit.
Is there anyone who can talk?
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Skip the guessing games. I'm tired.
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
How do you know? Or are you bluffing?
Eredin made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not. What matters is, I know. And I have an idea how to use this knowledge.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Okay, so we are on the way to another world.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Right, so I'm not sure where I will go right now.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
Right, so it's pretty different. No regret, secrets. So I'll land somewhere else right now. Final preparations. So it's
Where are we?
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
yeah, what's wrong with it?
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say
that there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Alright.
What now, you piece?
They just keep coming.
3, 2, 1.
Where to leave?
Jump in.
Alright, so another place. This is pretty scary place. Where should I go?
There it is.
No idea how should I go there. My god. Okay, thank god I finally found a
Vapors
way.
don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath.
Oh my god. I was dead here. Let's take a look. A fate. So,
there it is.
how can I get down? I may die. Not sure.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Alright, so
Magic. A place of power.
can't believe I've got a place of power in another world. This is funny. If you don't die at least.
Should avoid those clouds or bolt through them.
Oh my god, I'll die. Thank god. My god, I can't read it. Oh my god.
Avila.
Right, let's try to find another way because it's...
There it is.
Ah, I died. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, I definitely like to edit my videos, so it will be on the YouTube right now, so that you guys sometimes understand what.
There it is.
What is wrong? What is wrong? What is? Oh, it is my keyboard, I guess. It was behaving. Incorrectly.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
Oh, what is? Guys, anyone can help me? Please help me. Oh! Again.
Avila. is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Okay, so my god, my god.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
How can I go there? No idea. I think this is the only way. Not sure.
Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
So I have to go through quickly. Oh god, come on. This is fucking...
Avila. There it is. Avila. There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Right, so let's try another way.
Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
No idea. How can I get there? Let's just forward that. Oh.
Magic. A place of power.
I think it's the right way. Right, so somehow I managed to survive. Oh, don't get on, don't get down. It's showing this way. Not sure. Right, somehow I managed to come over here. I think I might get a good hint here. Let's just keep going till I get the fucking spot. Oh god, I don't believe this. Alright, so let's try as fast as I can. It's in the dark water. My god, I can die. Alright, so where I am. Another place.
Cold.
So I can use some queen powers.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
Oh my god, how can I find it? There's dying. So have to look another way. No. Another way.
Cold. Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
Right, so
If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
but he won't regenerate his power. Alright, so what?
Light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing. Of course. What else? Might have expected this. Show me what you got.
Right, let's make a quick save here. I just missed something.
Hey, thank you. Obviously,
Hmm.
hey,
You voluntary. Alright, so it will increase my level in the meantime. भाई हम मोने नहीं. Alright, so that's good. I'm increasing my health level. Alright, so I'll go there.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Where are we? World of the Enel?
No. This is Ted Dara, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
What? Haha, I haven't did anything. Oof, okay. Alright, so it's really sad that I'm not able to make anything. I don't understand. Superior kid, I can make it, isn't it? Alright, so let's not be so serious.
At last, this Tirnalia, the Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace, Gel's headquarters.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Something is wrong here.
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Krivan of Spain, at Corman Maca and the Witcher of Rivia. Kemet. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Krivan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
Lara Doran.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avallac'h is honest with you? Just curious.
I think that even among the NL elves, there are those capable of being decent.
Naivety is a fool's blessing. I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Yen Shay. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Oh my god, this man is so tall. What a paint! He just did it. This is fun. So Lara Doran is from that area, having the Elder Blood. Crown. No, it's Tilly Crown probably.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avallac'h blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avallac'h our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them. To make...
Why not?
king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfar. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no Enhel will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let Gels go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Gather everyone and we'll meet at the port. Then we...
So, I'm almost at the end of this game. The end of the line. So it's probably 30 or 31 part or 32 part. I don't remember, but yeah. Right, so I was really feeling different at that time because the potions were just lost at that time. But I believe that I had a power to restore my potions, restore my things. Oh, I feel much better right now. So let's change the potions. I would like to have enhanced. So 90 seconds, 25% I'm going to do. Okay, it's the better one, superior. Scat, then water. I don't need water. I think I need. I don't know too much of them, but yeah. Right, let's have it. Black blood. Oh my god, black blood. It's different. Witcher's blood injures vampires and necropolis when they won't be. Okay, I remember it. You know, I've seen this black blood in the trailer of Witcher 3 game. So that is it, I guess. Right, so I think I don't need too much thing.
Tell the temple guard. Of course. A fine kettle of fish.
Something stinks. Decomposing flesh. Human flesh.
Ooh.
Doubt her, man. Will ever be
Mind the guards. They will see
Watch it.
Nothing doing. Something reeks.
Hey! Right. Why'd your hair roll?
Come closer, don't be shy.
Huh?
In a hurry.
You that madman wanted to sail to Skellige?
Ah.
Living half and half,
Tree.
you? Shut up. I'm busy. Working.
Tree.
Down to live, eh?
Off buradan. Off buradan.
Ram. Time again. I'll kill you some.
Your money just ain't like any other, son.
Ooh. What?
Yennefer, this is untrue.
Oh, you.
Oh
Help
my
protect
god.
Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Oh!
Yes, Geralt?
Feel all right?
So.
Why do you ask?
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask.
So long.
Geralt?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Djinn?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
Mean to say that
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Huh?
Thanks, Yen.
Alright, so I think that is
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
so sailing to Skellig. to fight alien there. I guess some quest I will find failed. So she
Well, that
sends.
settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
It's also tough quest. I remember this one.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safe.
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
You plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
At the moment, we don't even...
It was created so the mountain... Truly?
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
I'll run in myself, so I'm drinking another customer. Promise me a gold ring to put on the floor.
If you take pity on the sodden wretch.
You know you can't refuse a cast order.
Pick Fringilla up from
No, once we were on shore, I slid it through.
darkness.
Shoot him! Keep him away from the ship!
Where the hell has he gone?
An assassin! Let fly! We got him! Return to your stations! Shoot him! Keep him away from the ship! Did we hit him? There, in the water! Shoot!
I guess I have to make it in a hard way.
He's hidden somewhere!
Sink the boat! Shoot!
Wait, Harley. Damn it.
Loose at will!
That was a really bad idea.
Did we hit him? Shoot him! Keep him away from the ship!
Nice.
Damn that guns. He's hidden somewhere! There, in the water!
Come
Shoot!
on.
You guys have had enough with me.
Not good.
Take your friends. Where's my board?
Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir.
Seems like he's shown you.
If I'd told him... Anyway, we shan't speak of it.
So long.
I'm not...
We got him! Return to your stations!